Hello everyone, welcome back to IAS Tech. Today I am diving into GitHub Actions, a powerful tool for automating your development workflow. Whether you need to run tests, build your applications, deploy it, or anything in between, GitHub Actions has you covered. So let's get started. As an Angular or React developer, you already understand the importance of streamlining your workflow. So these are the reasons why GitHub Actions is a perfect fit. First one is automated testing. Ensure your code stays rock solid by running your entire test suite, unit test, end-to-end tests, and every time you make changes. Catch bugs early. Next reason is that you can build your Angular React project or any other project automatically. GitHub Actions can compile your TypeScript bundle. GitHub Actions can compile your TypeScript, bundle your components, and even create a production-ready build. Second reason is continuous integration, that is also called CI. You can build your Angular React project or any other project automatically. GitHub Actions can compile your TypeScript, bundle your components, and even create a production-ready build. Third reason is continuous deployment, that is also called CD. You can automate deployment to popular platforms like GitHub Pages, Firebase hosting, Netlify, or your own servers. Get your updates live with minimal effort. Fourth reason is linting and formatting. You can enforce code style and catch potential errors with linting workflows running automatically. Alright, let's enable actions and create our first workflow. So open the GitHub repository on the GitHub. In my case, I am going to use the Angular repository. Locate the Actions tab right at the top of your repository. Click on that. Here, GitHub usually understands your project type and suggests some relevant pre-made workflows. These are fantastic starting point, especially for common tasks. If you need something specific to, click on Setup a workflow yourself to get a blank canvas. Workflows are defined with YAML or YAML files living in your .github/workflows directory. Let's break down a simple but super useful test running workflow. So this is the basic code. Let me specify the node version. I want to use the node version 20, and let me update this name as well. Okay, so you should have a descriptive name here. And here we have the on. This specifies the triggers. Here it runs on every push to the main branch. You can customize for pull request or other branches, etc. In my case, I want to trigger it on the test branch, so I will use the name of the branch test. And then we have the jobs section. This is a collection of jobs the workflow will execute. So here we have one job named test. Then we have the runs on. So this is basically a type of virtual machine the job runs on. So in our case, we are using Ubuntu. Then we have the steps section. This is a sequence of tasks within a job. Our steps: check out the code, set up Node.js, and install dependencies and run tests. Okay. So once you are satisfied with that, just click on the commit changes. It would make the commit and start running your action. You can do the same thing from the VS Code as well. So you just have to create folder manually like they did in this path. And once you are done, you can commit and it will automatically detect that change, and it will start running that specific action. Now let's commit the change. Here you have to specify the commit message. It is asking that in which branch you want to commit. Okay, I don't want to use the main branch, so let me cut my code from here. Okay, so this UI doesn't give me any option to change the branch. So in order to fix that, I will just go to the VS Code and let me create the folder .github/workflows/main.yaml. Okay, you can see that the folder structure has been created. I will simply paste my code here, save it, and now I will commit my changes. So let's do that. I'm using GitHub Copilot, so a very nice and one of my favorite feature is that when you click on this button in VS Code, it will generate a commit message with the help of Copilot, with the help of AI. So you don't have to spend your energy on thinking about the commit message. So sometimes you don't want to spend time to think about it. It will just give you some basic or some relevant message. You can use it. Once that is done, let's go back here in our repository and go to the test branch. You will notice that the change has been pushed here, and this time you will also notice that after the commit message we have a yellow, I guess, circle that is basically the status of the deployment of the GitHub action. So if you click on that, you will see all of the GitHub actions that are being run at that time. You can click on the details, or you can click on the commits section, and you will see that this little yellow circle is there as well, and it has total 1 workflows that needs to be run, and currently nothing is completed yet. So now if you go to the actions, you will notice all of the workflows or actions that are currently running, and if you click on that, and here as well, you can see it is in progress, and you can watch the progress from here. So right now the test is being failed. Clearly we can see here is that it has run the test by running the command ng test, and it was failed because this title variable doesn't exist in the app component. So if I go back here and let's try to fix it. So this is the spec file that is being run there. So it is trying to use this property that should be in the TS file. So let me define that title there. Okay, save it, and now let's commit it once more. Make a change and type the commit message, and let's push it to the remote GitHub repository. Okay, once that is done, I'm just going to cancel this workflow because we know that this is definitely going to be failed. Now let's go back to the actions, and you can see a second workflow has been started. So this is the time it just started now. If you click on that, you will see the progress. It is installing the dependencies. Once the dependencies have been installed, it will start to test. It has run the ng test command. Alright, that's it. You have enabled GitHub actions and set up your first workflow. The possibilities are endless, so get experimenting. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tech content. Speaking of making tech easier, if you are looking for a reliable web hosting solution, I highly recommend Hostinger. Their service is fast, affordable, and super user-friendly. I am also using it personally for my project, so check them out using my affiliate link in the description below. You will support my channel and get awesome hosting. Also, don't forget to visit my blog ayaztech.com for written versions of my tutorials and tons of other helpful resources. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.